terms of showing you what's inside this preset, I thought it might make sense to just do this. So my amp 1 on clean is double verb normal. The way that I've got this set up here is that I can essentially have an output which goes out to like an FRFR cab, and then this one could go to front of house. So you might want to set that up according to whatever you need. Compressor, flanger, phaser, drive in front of the amp. Then these options here, which are going before the cab, because I'm going somewhat in a situation where I could be going out into a mono cab. So that's why some of these are before the cab. It's kind of a little bit hybrid-y, but not totally. Okay, and then after we've got a delay, a reverb, spring reverb on the clean there, and then I think on the lead it's going to be something a bit longer, the Ice Castle. And then we've got an enhance block here, and this is put on essentially to give a boost. For our lead tones, you may want to set this a bit longer actually. And I'll turn down the feedback a bit. Right, go clean and save. But as I say, for the lead, I quite like having this enhance block here, as it's a really kind of simple and easy way to control how much you're boosting for your lead tone, rather than it being hidden away in an amp block. And also you might be thinking, right, I want this to be my rhythm amp as well. So I'm using the Dumble HRM for both rhythm and drive. And if I want that boost, I can just turn on enhance. Let's take a look at the cab. I'm using Legacy Cab 103 here for basically all of my tones. You'll see as well there's a high cut on here. This is, to sort of just gently shape things in a way that is going to work better in ears, which can be quite harsh. Quite a lot of gain on the amp, as you'll see. We're also then using a compressor here. Presets. So my layout looks like this. So I've got clean, lead and rhythm, and then I've got an alternate under each one. Basically ends up working out that there's like a wet version under each of these here, and then over here obviously you've got what you see, which involves, if I'm clean, I've got a drive, or delay. I've got a phaser. Chorus. Or under here I've got a flanger as well, so let's just turn off the chorus. So if I long hold that button, can't play that. Long hold to turn it off. And then I added this. Long hold turns on a multi-delay behind. The whole point of this is to like give like some added texture behind. I've also got pitch on the front. So that's my setup. If you want to, you could check out Leon's video about how he's using some foot switching. He did one this week, which might be really useful in terms of figuring out how you can do this sort of thing where you've got sort of stacks of switching underneath. Okay, and then as I showed you with the foot switching, a pretty simple kind of setup where I've got delay underneath each. So that's my preset. I have little bits here like the pitch and multi-delay for some additional ambience. You can find them under the foot switch, but folks were asking if I would share that preset, so I'll drop that into the folder, and that's in the Gumroad folder if you want to check that out. I don't know if this should possibly work on FM3 as well. Might be actually a bit too CPU heavy, but there is a version that will work for FM3. If you go JC Gig, look for those kind of things, you'll find that there are some presets. I'll catch you in another video soon. Cheers for stopping by. These videos are brought to you by G66 UK, and that's where you can get your FM3, FM9 or AXFX3 in the UK with no waitlist, and the VP4 too. Cheers.